Thanks, guys. And with Star Wars Celebration recently celebrating the 40th anniversary of the franchise, they released a bunch of new stuff, like Episode 8 trailer.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
A trailer for Season 4 of Star Wars Rebels.
But we never imagined it would end like this.
A trailer for the new Battlefront 2.
Resistance. Rebellion. You will burn these ideas away.
And then there was also the recent release of Rogue One on Blu-ray. And the recent release of the canon novel Star Wars Thrawn, which I am in no way addicted to at all. I can put it down whenever I want. Ooh, Colonel Yularen's in this! And because of all of this, I'm in a huge Star Wars mood, so I'm going to be doing a character analysis on one of my favorite Star Wars characters, Obi-Wan Kenobi, as there are 3 people in the history of Star Wars who would consider him to be their greatest rival. Those being General Grievous, Darth Vader, and Darth Maul. But today I'm going to try and see who Kenobi himself would consider his greatest rival. And let's start that off with General Grievous. With Grievous, there really isn't much to go off of other than the fact that they fought multiple times during the Clone Wars, whether it was lightsaber to lightsaber or Starfleet to Starfleet. They fought more times than any other 2 generals throughout the armies of the Separatists and the Republic. But like I said, there's not much else to go off of with that rivalry other than the fact that Kenobi was the cause of Grievous's death. Which is why I'm going to be moving on from Grievous to our 2 real competitors in this debate, Vader and Maul. With Vader, he made Kenobi feel the greatest amount of betrayal in his life, as Obi-Wan viewed him as not only a close friend, but close enough to consider him to be a brother. Vader is also the one who killed Kenobi, and Kenobi sliced Vader almost in half as he severed all of his limbs from him and left him to die burning in lava. And while cutting off his limbs and leaving him to die, and the fact that Vader blamed him for the death of his wife, are great reasons. They're more so reasons for Vader to think of Obi-Wan as his enemy, rather than Kenobi to think of Vader as his, as in between episodes 3 and 4, Kenobi didn't mind himself with Vader at all, and when he did during episode 4, he intended to die and only prolonged the fight until Luke showed up. Which is why that I believe the real winner of this contest is the final character on this list, Darth Maul. As Maul was the most personal to Kenobi. They fought a total of 6 times on Naboo, Raydonia,
You Master Qui-Gon Jinn. I gutted him while you stood helpless and watched. How did that make you feel, Obi-Wan?
Ord Mantell, Mandalore.
No, it can't be.
We meet again, Kenobi. Welcome to my world. Take them back to the palace.
Tatooine. And Florum.
No. I have plans, Kenobi, and you will not stand in my way this time.
As opposed to the only 2 times that Vader and Kenobi fought. And also, Maul killed 2 very important people in Kenobi's life. His master, Qui-Gon Jinn, and the love of his life, Satine Kryze.
I never planned on killing you, but I will make you share my pain, Kenobi.
And on top of that, Maul is the only one of these 3 to make Kenobi feel true rage and have him tap into the dark side.
Your rage has unbalanced you. That is not the Jedi way, is it?
And unlike with Vader, Kenobi constantly tried to hunt down to stop Maul, and their rivalry is one that lasted a total of 30 years, and it ended in a very poetic way. And so, there you have it. In my opinion, the greatest rival of Obi-Wan Kenobi was none other than the Darth Maul. Back to you, Luis and Chris.